What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is gonna be a map or patch review. I'm gonna be doing the same thing as I did, guys, for the heroes, but now for the items. I'm gonna be reading all the changes and also giving you my commentary about items and gameplay. There is some things that I want to read about the gameplay as well, not only items, and giving you guys my commentary as always to hopefully make it easier for you to understand everything. And yeah, so sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. So the first item we have is Asian Django of Endurance, aka Drums in Dota 2. Recipe cost increased by 50 gold. I think the reason of that, guys, is because it was a very cheap items for carry heroes. If you guys follow the Dota 2 professional scene, if you watch the pro games they play, many of the carries started buying this item, the drums, not very long ago as a second item after power threads or maybe after phase boots, whatever you want to get. And this was giving a huge advantage to the team and also for the player, because what drums is gonna give you is let's see, 9 of all attributes, which is stats, and 3 damage, and also it gives passive aura for all the team in 900 range AoE, I mean. So it's gonna give 5 attack speed and 5% movement speed. So carry heroes started getting this in Dota 2 since they have free farm in the first 10 minutes. You know, if you have safe lane farming, you have a free farm right there, and you buy this before, even before. Some people buy this for 7 minutes or anything like that, and then you farm with this. It's gonna help you move, attack faster, and have more stats to farm even faster. So people farming their second big item, if I can say, this is not really a big item, but anyway, second big item, and then they start 15 minutes into the game or so, they start 5-manning Dota, and drums, trust me, they really make a change. If you have very early, like 7 minutes into the game, that helps the team a lot. And now it's increased by 50 gold. Well, 50 gold is one last hit plus 5 seconds more of game time, but anyway, it's still something. Guys, at the same time, I don't agree with this, and the reason of that is because it's not only a carry item, it's also, and mainly I should say, this is a support item, and support heroes don't really get gold, I should say, or they do, but very hardly. And all the gold supports get, they spend into observer wards or sentry wards. So now this will be harder to get, a little bit, just a little bit harder for support heroes to get. The next one is Armlet, and HP regen decreased from 8 to 7. This is definitely a nerf to Armlet, and 1 HP per second less. Remember, guys, that when we activate Armlet, it will start removing HP from the hero. I mean, damaging the hero, I can say. And this 1 HP per second less will make it harder for us to actually heal or regen, however you want to call it, after we stop using Armlet. Assault Cuirass, positive armor aura is no longer prevented from stacking with other items. This means that it works with items like Vladimir's Offering. Okay, guys, this is a nice one, very nice one, I should say, and it means that we can now have both positive armor auras from both Vladimir Offering and Assault Cuirass at the same time. BKB, Magic Immunity, now has a 6th level of decrease. Remember, guys, that when you buy BKB, next to the item you have a number which starts from 10, okay, and then each time you use your BKB, this number is going down. Let's say 9, okay. If the number is 10 when you buy a BKB, your BKB is gonna be last 10 seconds, okay, and then when you use it one time, the number will be 9 and the BKB will last you 9 seconds. When you use it one more time, it will be 8, and the BKB will last you 8 seconds, okay? So now we have one more level of this, which is 6th. So when you guys use now 6 times the BKB, it will be going down to 4 seconds duration after using the BKB 6 times, okay? And that's definitely a nerf to BKB. Blade Mail armor is increased now from 5 to 6, one more armor that Blade Mail will give us. And then cooldown damage return, the cooldown is decreased from 22 to 17 seconds. 5 seconds reduction on the cooldown, so this is definitely a very nice buff to Blade Mail, guys. The next item is Bloodstone, and initial charges increased from 6 to 8. That's a nice one, guys. And then we have something very interesting. Can be activated to instantly kill yourself. This will cause it to trigger the AoE heal that always happens. Remember, before when you die with Bluestone, here we go, into 1675 range, you heal everyone from your team, okay, your teammates. And when you die and you have a lot of charges, this means you will heal 400 plus 30 per every charge you have, okay, in this range, 1675, remember that. And now this will trigger when you kill yourself. This is something very, very nice they have done with Bloodstone, because now you can suicide and not not suicide, kill yourself and not give a kill to the enemy, and at the same time you heal your team, which is very, very good. 300 seconds cooldown, that's a little bit crazy. It's too much, I think, but it's insane what it's giving you right now. So the cooldown is, yeah, I think it's fair. And target the ground to be used to help prevent accidental usage. Perfect. The next one is bottle, and we have while empty, bottle causes courier to move 30% slower. Well, this is I was expecting this one, guys, and we definitely have nerf for the bottle crowing, because of course we could and we did abuse this a lot. You could basically the courier was moving very, very fast, as always, the flying courier, guys, and we could have like every 30 seconds or so we could have a full bottle, so we could spam our spells and then refill the bottle again and do that again and again. Now the courier is gonna be a little bit slower, and actually not a little bit, 30% is not a little bit, I should say it's a lot. So that's a nerf to bottle crowing. The courier is gonna be slow always and only when there is an empty bottle, okay? If you have a full bottle on the courier or any other items, the courier moves the same amount of movement speed. Keep that in mind. Now when we have an empty bottle in the courier, that courier is gonna be definitely slow like Mario. Fuck you, Mario. The next one is courier, and courier no longer block neutral creeps from spawning, unfortunately. And then we have courier speed burst from 100% to 50%. Movement speed bonus still reaches max speed, but you can show me this primarily a factor when carrying an empty bottle. Without an extra slow, couriers will still reach max speed. The next one is Dagon, and the recipe cost decreased with 50 gold. Okay, this is a nice one, guys. The next item is Dust, and now stacks in inventory. This is something that I agree and I really like now, guys. And now slows heroes with an invisibility buff on them by 10%. Okay, buff. We should be careful with this one, guys, because what this means is you have to actually reveal the hero when you use Dust, okay? If you already see, let's say, Gondar, if you already see him and use Dust to keep seeing him after he goes invis, he will not get slowed. you have to not see him and just guess he is there because you just saw him 10 seconds ago going towards you and going invis, you know, if you have an observer ward or something like that, and then you don't see him but you use dust and you reveal him, this will slow him by 10%. Ethereal Blade self or ally cast duration increased to 4 seconds. Okay, this is a nice one because now for 4 seconds, this is a little bit more than before. You can actually save some of your teammates from dying from only auto attacks, because when you are in Ethereal Blade form, you cannot get auto attacks, you guys know. And also this is good for Morphling because you have 4 seconds, a little bit more than before, and you have actually more time to do all your combo with the spells, you know, Morphling, how it works. The next one is Il Scepter or Il Scepter, however you guys say it, and movement speed bonus increased from 30 to 35. This is a good one. 4-staff recipe cost decreased from 1000 to 900. Now 4-staff is 100 gold cheaper, guys, and I definitely agree and I really like this one, very good. The next item is Gem of True Sight, and gem can no longer be destroyed. Okay, this means we should be very careful and always have you know, someone of us or maybe our teammates should have a space for a gem, and yeah, be very careful because no longer can be destroyed. Keep that in mind, guys. And as well, gold cost increased with 150. Wow, I don't understand. I don't understand why, which is the reason for this, but this is insane actually. The next one is headdress, and I should say, guys, headdress, mecha, and buckler, they are all the same item, not the same items, but from headdress plus buckler, and then you buy mecha recipe, you are making basically the item, the mechanism, and both the three items have the same buff, I should say, which is increase the AoE from the passive auras they give, you know, and it's been increased to 750. The next one is Blink Dagger, and the cooldown is decreased from 14 to 12 seconds. Well, 2 seconds less cooldown on Blink Dagger, guys. I really like this one. The next item, guys, is Lincoln Sphere, and the cooldown is decreased with 3 seconds. I definitely agree, and I really like the decision from them to decrease the cooldown of Lincoln Sphere, because when I buy it, I have the feeling always that the cooldown is really long. So now it's very nice. Lotar's Edge damage decreased from 30 to 22. Well, now guys, Lotar's Edge will give us actually Lotar's Edge will give us 8 damage less, which is unfortunate but a nerf. Medallion cast range increased with 200. This is a nice one. The next one is Necros, and Warrior and Archer armor type change from heavy to hero. What this means, guys, is they will take the same damage from heroes, but they will be taking a little bit less damage from creeps. Okay, so this is a slight buff to Necros. The next we have is Null Talisman, and recipe cost is decreased with 10 gold. This sounds like a cool one. Nice. Observer Ward initial stock now starts at 1 instead of 2. Max stock is still 2. This, guys, means we will have at the beginning of the game one set of wards, and then the other one is gonna be after 6 minutes. And the reason of that, guys, is because let's say I am guessing, I don't know which is the real reason, but I am guessing. Let's imagine, guys, you are playing a jungling hero, okay, Lycan. You are playing Lycan, and I am some kind of support, like let's say Ogre Magi, and I can buy 4 wards at the beginning of the game. So I am obviously gonna buy all the 4 wards, and I am gonna place them in the river to give my my mid hero vision to see all the runes and give him vision to not get ganked, obviously. And then I have 2 more wards that I can place them on your camps, the most important camps, and fuck up your jungle completely. And you will have to choose, because you are Lycan. If you don't jungle, you are pretty much fucked. You have to choose. If you go to other lane and start stealing someone of your team's farm, your carry or maybe mid, but you don't want to do that definitely, or you have to go in the enemy's jungle, which is my jungle, but there am I, and you are very easy to get ganked. So now we will have, you know, we can buy only one set of wards, which is only 2 wards at the beginning of the game, and we have to choose if there is a jungling hero in the enemy team. We have to choose, do we want to fuck him up, or do we want to help our team and place a ward that will see the runes and not get ganked the mid laner. The next one, guys, is Quelling Blade, and can now target observer or sentry wards, dealing 100 damage. Wards have 200 HP. This is something very funny for me. And now you basically can kill with a melee hero. You can kill a observer ward or sentry that is up ground if you stay close enough. I think in some spots you can get that close, and in others definitely you cannot. But you will need to target the ward with your Quelling Blade 2 times, because it's gonna do 100 damage and you need 2 times to kill the ward. But the cooldown of Quelling Blade is very nice also. And yep, this is the reason you can do it, because the cast range is increased from 100 to 350. So this is a very nice buff, definitely, to Quelling Blade. Nice one. The next item is Radiance, and this is something I definitely like, I love, and I will enjoy, guys, because burn damage increased from 45 to 50 damage. This is very, very nice, and I will definitely enjoy this. Doing Radiance on maybe this Alchemist, Doombringer, or now Radiance is gonna be very, very important, I think, and people will start doing this after the Radiance buff, and after the Spirit Bear from Lone Druid change, that bear will now lose HP from Armlet, and we saw that in my previous video, guys. So remember this one, and this is very cool. The next item is Sange and Yasha, and there are minor changes to stats. Show me, as you can see, this is the old and this is the new Sange Yasha. It will give us 1 more attack speed, not huge or anything like that, but it's still something. 1 point more of attack speed, 1% more chance to get the slow on the enemy. You know, there is a chance that was 15 before, now it's 16, and we also get 4 damage more here. We get 16 now, which is nice. This is very nice. The next one is Sentry Wards, and we definitely can say we have a nerf, which is Sentry Wards AoE decreased from 950 to 800. Actually, 150 range is a lot. Sometimes this can give you a kill, definitely, so this is a really bad nerf. Shadow Amulet Fade Time decreased from 2.6 to 2.4 seconds. This is nice. A slight, really slight buff to Shadow Amulet. Now you can go invis faster. The next item, guys, is Desolator, and the armor reduction is increased with 1 from 6 to 7. This is definitely a very nice buff. Okay, I forgot to say about Shiva's Guard. It was before Desolator, but I forgot that. We have AoE decreased with 100. Okay, this is a slight nerf, but we now have reduction the attack speed. You know, Shiva's Guard have a passive aura which is reduce the attack speed from the enemy's heroes from with 30. Well, now it's gonna be minus 40 attack speed for the enemy heroes. So we have 1 slight nerf and 1 slight buff. Okay, and the last item we have is Veil of Discord, and its AoE is increased by 50. Slight buff to this item, nice one. And now we are going, guys, into gameplay and cosmetics changes. This is something from here, I should say, very important and very nice changes. So the first one we have is deny XP and bonus XP gold AoE is now the same as regular XP AoE, which is 1200. So this is a nice one. The next one is for hero XP bonus changed from 15 plus 6 times the hero level. It's now 20 plus 5 times the hero level. So this means, guys, in early game we will be getting more experience from killing an enemy hero, but in late game we will get less experience. And the same thing goes for 5 hero XP bonus exchange from 10 plus 5 times the hero level, the enemy hero, and then to now it's gonna be 15 plus 4 times the enemy hero level. That means when you kill someone with 5 people and the XP is split between 5 people, in early game the same as the previous one, we will get in early game more experience, but in late game we will get less. The next two changes, guys, we have is level 11 XP requirements reduced with 500, and we also have level 12 XP requirements increased this time with 500. So this means, guys, we will get faster level 11 than before, but we will get slower into level 12. And that means for some heroes it will be very, very good, but for some heroes it can be bad. It could be really bad in my opinion, because level 11 for many heroes in Dota, actually, you want to level up your ultimate as soon as you can, as fast as possible, and you can do it now. You can get level 11 faster than before, but level 12 is also important to get, since there are other heroes that, you know, the spells, the ultimate is also important, but having the other spells max first is much more important. So now we will get, yeah, that's the difference. I hope you can understand more or less what I can say. Gold for ending a spree changed from this into this. Now we guys will get more gold if we end someone's you know, killing spree, dominating, mega kill, or godlike, whatever he is. We will get a little bit more gold. And we also have the next one is buyback cooldown increased from 5 to 6 minutes. This is a nerf to buyback, and I don't know what is the reason of that. 5 minutes is already a lot in my opinion, but anyway. The next change we have, guys, is level 1 and level 2 towers armor increased from 18 to 20. Level 1 and level 2 towers, we will be getting them in early and mid game, so having 2 more armor, that will make them a little bit more tanky, and it will be just a little bit harder for us to last hit actually. So this is definitely a buff to towers. Fucking OP towers. The next one we have is towers no longer have separate bounty values when creeps or alias get the last hit. It now gives the same reliable bounty to players as if a creep killed it. Okay, hero getting last hit on tower gives 100 to 200 bonus gold. Does not affect team bounty in any way. And now alias always get the same amount regardless of who last hits, and a hero last hitting get roughly the same overall amount as before. I'm not sure what exactly these changes mean. I don't really understand this one, and I did a test, guys, and I did the math, and in the last patch, in the last map 6.77c, when a hero kills level 1 tower, okay, tier 1 tower, let's say, the hero was getting 463 gold, okay, and all the rest of the team was getting 200 gold. But now I have the kill on the first tower in the last map 6.78 when I was doing the testings. I have the tower kill with the hero, and I get 264 gold from the tower, and then plus 171. I guess this is if you do the math, this is in total 300, almost 400 and something. It's just a little bit lower than before that the hero will get, but the team doesn't get 200, the team gets 171. I'm not sure about all these things. I say again, I'm not sure, and I don't really know how this works exactly. We still have to be testing this and actually understand how it works when we start playing in the map. Backdoor protection now also reduces incoming damage by 25%. Wow, guys, this is insane one, and now backdooring will be for sure a lot harder. And then we have the next one, siege units HP increased from 500 to 550. Well, this means now always requires 4 hits from tier 1 towers instead of sometimes 3 and sometimes 4. Okay, always 4 hits from tier 1 tower. This means we have to change our timing for the last hitting on the siege creeps, which is the catapult from the teams, remember that. And before we could be timing 3 hits and then we can get the last hit. Now I don't know, we have to hit the catapult, the siege creep, maybe 2 or 3 times. We still have to test that and see how exactly it works, but something like that. We have to hit many times, not only one. And then we have repicking a random hero now re-adds the hero to the pool. This is very good one, nice one. Now people cannot say, okay, what people were doing before, and I was laughing a lot and it was really funny. Okay, I don't want anything to play Phoenix because it's fucking OP hero. So what I do is pick him and then repick, and then I don't play Phoenix because I cannot, but nobody else will play him because he's not in the pool anymore. Well, now he will be. And I was getting less gold, but who cares? People don't care. They just don't want to see Phoenix in the game. Some people, you know. I was laughing about this one a lot, and it's very funny. And the last one we have is swapping a hero that you random now costs you 100 gold. Okay, this is a nerf, and I think it is really fair because what I can do now, I mean in the last map, now I cannot do it anymore. In the last map, I can say, okay, I am playing OP game and I'm gonna random. And what do I have? Crystal Maiden, okay? Let's imagine, this is just an example. I have Crystal Maiden from random, and I have full gold, random gold, 800 and whatever, 860, I don't know what exactly was the full random gold. And okay, I don't want to play Crystal Maiden, but I say in the chat, someone wants to swap me, and you know, the other teammate of mine, they say, yeah, I want to swap you, buddy, swap here with me, tell me what do you want. And then he will pick a hero for me, and let's say I want to play Patch or SF on the mid lane, and he will pick for me Patch, but I am gonna swap him and I'm gonna have a picked hero, which is Patch, but I am gonna be with the random gold. Well, this is in the last map. Now we will lose 100 gold for slapping only random heroes, not slapping the other regular hero, you know. So yep. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. This is my patch or map review for the 6.78. We had really nice changes about the items. I have another video, remember, and don't forget to check it out, which is about the heroes. I will leave you a link in the description of this video. Go and check it out. You should definitely do that. And yeah, so please like this video. If you enjoy, guys, you can also share it with your friend that play Dota and they are interested in to see these kind of things. And subscribe to my channel if you didn't subscribe already and you want to see Dota gameplays in my channel. Mainly I make Dota gameplays and I upload. And yep, that's gonna be it. You can also like on Facebook to get updates about every video I upload and every video I am sharing sometimes the information what I'm gonna be uploading and more cool stuff. And yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next video. Have fun playing Dota.